welcome to day 11 of Beer and a Take, our Advent beer calendar from the Scoreboard Addicts podcast. I am the Rook, and today I am tasting this 902 Brewing Company, almost like 90210. 902 Brewing Company from Jersey City, New Jersey. This is the Holiday Cream Ale. It has malts of flaked oats, pale white wheat, hops are called Simcoe. The yeast is California Ale, and then adjuncts of cinnamon, clove, lactose, nutmeg, and vanilla. So I'm very excited to try this one. Seems like it's a holiday beer. Last one I reviewed was a holiday beer with cinnamon and nutmeg as well. That did very well. It was high percentage of alcohol in it, but in this one it is only a 5.1. Also, sorry about my cold. I'm dealing with a cold right now, and I'm going to keep sniffling throughout this. So I do apologize for that, but I'll try to limit that. As for the holidays, we had a huge holiday this weekend. Hanukkah started. My family, we celebrate both Hanukkah and Christmas. So the kids had a great weekend celebrating Hanukkah. And it's, the holidays is all about spending time with family and friends, seeing the kids happy, smiling. But when it comes to the holidays, you always need a little extra booze to help you get through seeing all those family and friends. Despite how much we love them, just need a little extra help to get through the holidays. So hopefully these beers that we're reviewing are gonna help you guys get through the holidays. Maybe you'll pick some up, get some more holiday beers, or just inspire you to get some holiday beers like these. So I'm gonna give this one a test. This is the Cream Ale. I'm really excited about this one. And I spilled it on myself. All right, so I'm gonna give it a smell too great right now, but smells is not overwhelming. It doesn't have an overwhelming like vanilla or cinnamon flavor smell to it, which is good. Just typical beer. Not having a stain on my shirt for the rest of this video. Fantastic. But this is tastes really good. It has you taste the notes of the vanilla in there. Not overwhelming, just very subtle, just enough to give you that cream ale taste, almost like a cream soda. So yeah, this is solid beer, and it's light too. It's not too heavy. 5.1% alcohol by volume. You could drink these all night. When I do my ratings, I think about whether or not it's drinkable throughout the night. If it's not something that you could just have one or two, or if it's too heavy, you can't drink enough of it. This is one of those, I think, these come in 4-packs, but I can drink like 4 or 5 of these at a night because they're very smooth, very light, very drinkable. You don't have to crush them. You don't have to keep drinking them too fast. It's very good taste, definitely worth getting. Very, very solid beer. But that brings us to my take. Yesterday was week 14 of the NFL season. A lot of fantasy seasons are ending. But at the end of the Chiefs-Bills game, we had an issue with Patrick Mahomes getting very upset about a flag being called.
That's the kind of thing that makes you feel mad. The kind of thing that makes you feel mad. Mad!
Patrick Mahomes think you're being a little whiny. You're throwing a little bit of a tantrum that make my 1-year-old tantrums look tame. You were throwing your helmet, trying to be held back, getting so upset about the refs. Listen, after the flag is thrown, is it a tremendous play? Of course it is. Travis Kelce throws that lateral to Kadarius Toney, and you guys score what may have been the game-winning touchdown. But it comes back. Kadarius Toney had a whole foot or almost a yard where he should have been. He's supposed to be at the 50-yard line. He looked like he was at the 49, even with the ball. The refs even said later on that it looked like they weren't even able to see the ball because Kadarius Toney's foot was in the way. That's how offside he was. And basically Patrick Mahomes' argument is that the refs shouldn't be getting involved in the game. Let the guys in the field determine how the game ends, who wins the game. And that line of thinking, Patrick, is not really that great because if you remember the last Super Bowl, if we allowed the guys in the field to play the game and not throw the flags, you wouldn't have won a Super Bowl last year. Maybe you would have, we don't know, but the game-winning drive ended up on a holding call on James Bradbury, and that put you guys right in good prime position to win the game. You wouldn't have won that game if it wasn't for a referee throwing that flag. So if that's what you think, that the referees need to swallow their whistles, put the flags away at the end of the game, let the players decide, then you wouldn't have won the Super Bowl last year. Sorry to tell you. Furthermore, last week they got screwed in the Packers game. They had a defender all over the Chiefs receiver, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And no call. If he was throwing a fit last week, I'd probably still say, all right, he probably overdid it, but he's well within his right. Last night, not at all. You're not within your right to get that upset about it. He's clearly offsides. Teach your receivers where they should line up. Make sure he knows to check with the ref. We see it all the time. Receivers point to the referee to make sure they're not in the neutral zone, that they're not offsides. And he did not do that. He was so far ahead, they couldn't even see the ball where his foot was. That's offsides. They should not be swallowing whistles or holding flags. If it's a penalty in the first quarter, it's a penalty in the fourth quarter. You don't get to decide when referees can call a play or call a penalty or not call a penalty just because it's a big moment or because the play after the fact was absolutely incredible. All right? Secondly, Josh Allen's going to give you a high five, say good game. Good game, see you in the playoffs next year. Instead of just saying good game, see you in the playoffs next year, and then get upset, you say to him, what a terrible fucking call, terrible call, terrible call. Did you think Josh Allen's going to sit there and agree with you? He just won the game because of that call. He's not going to agree with you at that point. Like, what did you expect from that exchange? That Josh was going to agree with you magically? And I wish I saw Josh's face. It had to be one of those like, this guy for real right now? And also the argument that it hurts Travis Kelce's legend or his legendary status because this incredible play gets wiped off. I'm pretty positive Hall of Fame voters aren't going to say, Travis Kelce, good career, great tight end, but that lateral play that he had there that got called back, if he had that, if it stayed, I'd put him in the Hall of Fame, but for now,
it's a no for me, dog.
And that's just not the case, Patrick. Don't use Travis Kelce as the reason why you're upset with his legendary status. His legendary status is already going down because he's dating Taylor Swift. So. As for the beer, very solid beer. Solid choice by me. Finally, got some two good beers back to back. I'm going to give this one a 3. Pretty solid, not amazing, but right in the middle there, that 2.5, 3 range. Solid beer to keep drinking throughout the holidays, throughout the night. Drinkability is off the charts. Very light, very tasty. So that's my beer. Enjoy. Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah. Bye.
Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment.